Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Oh,
Losing
what
my
a
touch.
glorious sound it is. Brewsday Tuesday is upon us. My name is DreZ.
And I would be Huck.
And we are ready to drink some beer.
We are.
That's what we do at this time of day.
We're pretty much always ready to drink some beer.
Well, that's very true. So,
Day, night.
So, I know, Huck, I see you're wearing your Lockn shirt.
I
it
am.
Looks like. I know
The folks at Lockn invited me up a week or two ago to try the beer at their festival.
Oh, is that what it was? You actually got like media and
I
input
did.
for the. Oh, look at
They were
you.
very kind.
Must be nice
It was.
having that kind of pull.
I don't know. I just sent them a letter and said, I'd like to come drink your beer again. I did a couple of years ago. And sure enough, they sent me an email and said, come on up, Huck.
So, are these all beers featured at the festival?
Well,
or?
the one you were drinking is.
Okay, and that is Three Notched Brewing Company, which if I know my breweries, I do believe they are based out of Charlottesville. Is that correct?
Yeah, Richmond, Charlottesville, and Harrisonburg, I think.
Oh, they got spots all over.
Or maybe it's They're not in Richmond yet. They're in Charlottesville, and they opened a new one in Harrisonburg, a little branch brewery.
Well, this one is from Charlottesville, and this is Minuteman.
And they actually had that one on tap.
Minuteman. It's got like an old Cavalier, or like an old Cavalier. Makes sense.
Right.
Chopping up in orange. So I'm guessing this might have a little bit of orange notes to
I
it.
think it should. And then O'Connor was there, and they had the El Guapo, which we've had.
Yes, we have had old
So
Guapo.
I grabbed another O'Connor beer just in honor of them. The Heavy Footer Double India Pale Ale, I don't believe we've had.
Yeah, that label,
Yeah.
I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like an octopus getting a guy in one of those deep diving suits.
But like old school suits. I don't even think they make them like that
No, they
anymore.
don't. Heavy Footer. So
Cool.
anyway, I went up there to check it out, and I was there at the very first Lockn. And I was there for like a whole day before I wandered back behind the sound booth and saw this tent that said beer. And I went over there, and they had 18 craft breweries spread across this tent, and they were all every hour or so they'd pop up with some really fancy one-off.
This was at the first Lockn?
Yeah.
What year was that?
It's 5 years ago, so
Okay.
2012.
Gotcha.
So they ran out of beer every day. Everybody ran out. So what they've done, and I get it, is what they've done is they picked a handful of Virginia beers. I think there was 20. I actually have a list I can read maybe next segment. They got like 20 beers, a few ciders, and what they probably thought was their best seller of each one, which is fine. I mean, people were pretty happy with it. And then they had the whole, Budweiser had a thing, but also Star Hill had a little section too. So they had their own little encampment. I didn't get a pass to that, but they're always good to me, so I don't mind. I drank a lot of their Northern Lights while I was there.
Nice.
So anyway, it was nice. The difference between the last time and this time is last time it was on the track. It was huge and was a 10-mile hike anywhere. This time it's much more compact. It's moved over into like a little natural amphitheater, and all the camping's around it. So it's a short hike.
So this is a whole new venue this year.
Well, it's in the same place, only it's not at the track.
Just a different
You
setup.
park at the track for day parking.
All right, that sounds better.
Right. The vendors and all the day parking are on the track, and we're kind of up in the woods a little bit. And then the camping's the same place, but we're a mile closer. I mean, literally a mile closer. So it was great. I think the walk from the BRV to the venue was 750 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the line almost got to us.
Wow.
Well, every time a band changed, everybody went in and out.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty sweet, man. So did it work out good with the BRV? I know you weren't sure if you would, because you were going to tow the Jeep behind it.
Yeah,
I
towed the Huck's BB Jeep behind it, and then I came back and saw Ron White, Roanoke on Friday. What a great show! And the next morning, then the Jeep started acting up, so I dropped it off at the shop and grabbed the truck, and Whitney rode up with me, and then she had to be back early Sunday. She drove the truck back, and I just drove the RV back later.
There you go.
Also checked out another brewery. I I was calling it glass slipper. It turns out the actual name is loose shoe, but I would argue that, that a glass slipper is a loose shoe.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But my wife says, yeah, sometimes your little analogies don't work out.
How did you get that? It goes from loose shoe to glass slipper.
I just remembered it was a shoe.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I've stopped there 4 times, and they were never there. They open like a 3 or 2 on Sunday, and every time I was coming through on a Sunday.
A lot of breweries have weird times like that because people have day jobs.
Right.
It's like a hobby for a lot of people. So
I will say for a young brewery, some of the best young brewery beer I've ever had. Their IPAs were very, very good. They had a habanero. I love those. Mm-hmm. The wheat was good.
Word. Well, I tell you what, man, this Minuteman's pretty good. I think it might be time to start untapping these bad boys. You know what? I'll go ahead and start. Untapped is the beer app we like to use to rate our beers. It's totally free. You can download it and friend us on there. Huck's Beer Buzz is his handle. DreZ Drinks is mine. You can rate a beer on a scale of 0.25 up to 5 points. And I gotta say, man, this 3-notched Minuteman is hitting the spot. I don't know if it's just because it's been a stressful week and I really needed a beer, or if it just tastes that good. But damn, man, I mean, it definitely has that orange note. It's a nice light drinker. If I had to guess, the ABV is not super potent. Probably, oh damn, 7%. I stand corrected.
Gets under the wire as a Huck's.
I tell you what, man, when it's a beer that when I'm expecting like a 4, 4.5, and it's 7, now that's a pleasant surprise. That's like a half a point boost right there. And in my personal opinion, well, that changes the score a little bit. Let me take one more swig before I confirm.
Yeah, that 7% is a good number.
It's a damn good number, and it's a damn good beer. That's a 4.5.
There you go. Well, I'm drinking this O'Connor they're from Norfolk, actually, downtown. Been there.
Done that.
I had
Drink
fun there.
that. Been
Nice
there. Drink
place.
that.
Heavy Footer Double India Pale Ale, and if you look at it, it's very #unfiltered.
You can tell.
Really nice. The lacing. I mean, the head on this. It's a beautiful beer. I think I'm at a 4.5 too.
4.5.
This is delicious.
All right. So different beers, same great score.
That's right. All from attendees or beer attendees of this festival. So that was
Lockn
fun.
Music Festival, which where officially is that now?
Arrington.
Arrington. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if you bumped into my cousin. I know he was out there. I'm sure there was a lot of people out there, but
I don't know. They were running pretty tight security. There's a bunch of people with handcuffs right outside the gate. You think he was one of those?
He might have been one of those.
Most of them didn't have shirts on. I would recommend if you're going in there with some drugs, don't put your shirt on.
He definitely would have worn his shirt at least.
Good, because most of these guys didn't have shirts on.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Cops are probably like, "Hey, no shirt, check in."
Not a good look. All right, well, we'll take a quick break. We'll play a little ditty, and then we'll come back and drink some more Lockn beers right here on Brewsday Tuesday. Stick around.